Pleasant greetings all. Now we are going to discuss on the topic of critical pedagogy. From the topic itself, we came to know that critical pedagogy is different from normal pedagogy. First of all, physical science pedagogy is an organized system of knowledge which is based on inquiry, born out of natural curiosity, logical reasoning, and experimentation, which is mainly depend on the stimulation of interest among students. The role of a science teacher has evolved in recent years from that of transmitter of knowledge to one of facilitator of knowledge. Here, the teacher's role is only a facilitator of knowledge. Then we came up with a new question that is what is critical pedagogy? Here we have some definitions for critical pedagogy. Critical pedagogy is a teaching approach which attempts to help students question and challenge domination and the beliefs and practices that dominate them. It tries to help students become critically conscious. When students think critically, they solve problems and think at a higher level using their acquired skills. The teacher does not feed the students the information. Instead, the teacher tries to give problem solving skills and allow the students to think of their own responses and interpretation of information. Critical pedagogy is a philosophy of education described by Henry Xerox and other scholars as an education movement guided by passion and principle to help students develop consciousness of freedom, recognize authorization tendencies, and connect knowledge to power and the ability to take constructive action. Then, critical pedagogy is form of education in which students are encouraged to question dominant. Here, the questioning capacity of students are developed, are common notions of meaning and form their own understanding of what they learn. The critical pedagogy engages students in the analysis of unequal power relations. It suggests that this inequity is produced by cultural practices and institutions. It aims to help students develop the tools that will enable them to challenge this inequality. Next, we came to know about the principles of critical pedagogy. Education produces political subjectivities. Ethics is central to education. Need to understand difference in identity formation. Need to understand how different types of knowledge are given priority in schools. Should pursue new forms of culture and knowledge. Claims to objective knowledge should be challenged. Must include a vision of a better world. Teachers should transformative intellectuals. Students need a critically conscious voice. Then we came up with the final thoughts of critical pedagogy. One of the key objectives of critical pedagogy is to allow students to gain the necessary social skills to allow them to active participate in a transformed or inclusive democratic community. When you can identify the sources of power, recognize your own position in relation to power, and understand the political nature of what you learn, you can develop your own social actions. Critical pedagogy seeks to give those who have been excluded from power the right and ability to have an input to civic life. Okay, I hope you can know about the critical pedagogy. Thank you.